I love this because of how little it actually takes. So I'm going to put that back on there where it's just about to break down. I'm going to touch this. Now down we go. We used to. I could go a lot further.
Oh, yeah.
I'll tell you what we used to do. We picked the biggest, strongest guy in the audience, and we bring him up, and we used a foot-pound wrench. We'd either do one of two things. They'd either break the table, because they'd get up there and just start horsing on it so hard that the table would break. They'd break our damn torque wrench, or they'd break the unit. At least I had this custom built for me, and I got sick. So I don't usually do that anymore because somebody's always saying, I can break that, I can do it, you know. But just so you guys can know, a little dab on it, and then just feel the torque wrench. Go ahead and don't try to break it. Just matter on that small of a contact point. Seldom gets that much pressure in any kind of equipment. So, okay, well basically that's the demonstration. What we used to do when we'd take hours and hours to do it, we'd take this oil bath and we'd let people bring all their other stuff, their lithium, their molybdenum, their fancy stuff, their Teflons. None of those do any good. The ones that would do good are the chlorinated paraffin, which go to heat and go in there, and we were talking about one the other day. The problem with those is they're highly oxidated, so they're acid. And then they're in the gearbox, they eventually start corroding the gears themselves. They definitely work well on these machines, but they're corrosive. So that's the downside to them. Teflon works pretty well, but Teflon layers up and then starts flaking off, and so then you end up filling up your filter with Teflon and that type of thing. We have yet to ever find anything that functions like this stuff. The interesting thing though, I thought in my younger years I was just going to get wealthy by going to Command Bearing and Timken Bearing and stuff. So we went to Timken, and they have a test bench. And they can put 10 1-inch bearings on a shaft, and they can run it down the temperature, ambient temperature, down way sub-zero, or they can bring it up to where it's just really, really hot, and they can increase the RPM up like, you know, tens of thousands. I mean, and every one of the lubricants that they used, except this one, they reach a certain temperature and a certain RPM, the bearings just come apart. They just explode. Never lost a bearing with this. And they wouldn't buy it, and we couldn't figure out why they wouldn't buy it. And it's because those are the bearings that they put in the GE washing machines. They want those bearings at a certain point to wear out.
Sure. So you gotta buy some more.
Yeah, it's just like razor blades, right? They do it
and so that's why they weren't interested. I thought, well, I don't understand this. We had one guy that was a competitive shooter and had a high standard pistol, target 22 caliber long rifle, and he had one of those machines that measured the velocity coming out of the barrel. And so he measured the velocity, shot 10 shots, lead bullets, 10 shots coming out, swabbed his barrel with this stuff, and then dried it back out again. Got a 10% increase in velocity in his bullets. And that's not such a big deal when you think about when we had leaded bullets, but all of our lead's going away. And what's going to happen when you've just got copper and you got steel in your rifle barrels? I'd wipe this on and wipe it off of my bullets.
I'm going to try it on my uncle. He long range shoots.